Hello, I'm here with Esben Esther and Elsa Almas, and we're going to talk about this new book that is going to be for Spanish people, Mexicans, or Latin America. I will ask these questions and then send the translation in the video. Okay, so how are you guys?
Fine. Nice to speak to Mexico.
Yeah, good.
Yes, we're very happy about the book that you have made.
Yes.
Thanks. Okay, so let's start with some questions so the people know what it's about the book. Can you guys tell me about the book? What it's about? What you can say about it, please?
It is a story of how we came to think about gender, not as a dysphoric experience, but as a euphoric experience. And it was you, Victor, who saw this development within the published papers that we had made. So, and it does change the atmosphere of thinking on gender from the dysphoric to the euphoric side.
Yes, and I can say that it is a book that has contributions from many years. And the background is that I, as a psychologist and sexologist, 30 years ago met Esben Esther, who is a medical doctor and a sexologist and also a trans person. So we have had to figure out how to think about gender and trans issues, and both as persons, individuals, and also as clinicians. So this book would reflect some of the work that we have been doing during these years.
And the basic idea is that I wasn't sick, but the textbooks sort of said that I was sick. So we needed to do something to give unusually gendered people a clean bill of health, because a clean bill of health makes you healthy. To be made sick makes you sick.
Yes. Thank you. That's so interesting. Yes, because like you guys know, in Mexico we had different approaches still now. So that's very important to know. And maybe we can go to the second question because that's important too. It's very related. What you guys think about this book will be important for the Spanish professional people, like people in the field, like doctors, psychologists, as you say, Elsa, sexologists, and all the people, as Esther said, that maybe can think about this expression like pathologizing, right? Something like that. What you guys think about? Tell us, please.
It will be very good if this book can reach professionals in Mexico and encourage them to meet their clients as healthy people and be curious and exploring and not judgmental. We have met many Mexican sexologists, and we know that they are very, very broad-minded, and they are well educated, and they have very good attitudes towards trans people. But I think that many in Mexico, as in Norway and Europe, will be stuck in the medical tradition and think about the trans people as mentally ill, or that transgender is, or the incongruity is a mental disturbance. So we hope to stop that way of thinking.
You know, there's so many clients who will say that this and this therapist didn't see me or didn't hear me, and I think that often happens in this group because the therapist do not take the words that the trans person uses about him or her or herself, and then the therapist becomes a foul mirror in a way. They do not mirror the person the way the person does see him, her, herself. And then there will be no alliance. There will be no good cooperation between therapist and client. the alliance is a precondition for anything good to happen in the therapy room.
Yes, to make a broader approach, to more and to empathize with the client, and yeah, that's so important. Yes, because as you guys said, you know many Mexican professionals, but you have to know most of them. They come to the city, to the congresses, and all of the country, maybe they don't have the access for this information. That would be good too. And also for other countries, Hispanic countries, Guatemala, I don't know, all the way. Okay, and what you guys think about this book will propose for Hispanic trans people? Do you think the Hispanic trans people could get some benefits of this book, some information? Yeah.
Yeah, this book introduces terms that are not ordinarily used, like gender talents, and to become trans gifted, and words like that does inspire people who experience gender incongruous. It inspires them in a very positive way. All of a sudden you feel that you represent something important, something valuable, something that is really within the normal range of being human. And that's vitally important to be mirrored in a positive way, because your sense of happiness rests in what you receive from the medical society. And if you do not receive, your happiness is halted, or you experience obstacles to what you really want in life. And at worst, they make you sick.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
Yes, because I think that it is very good for trans people to meet Esben Esther and to see that Esben Esther is a professional and a trans person, and with a happy life and a happy marriage and happy work, and see that it is possible to be a trans person and have a good life. So I think that may be one important contribution.
Yes, thanks. Yes, it's important to show some new examples, not always the example that is like so catastrophic kind of, or like so, with big problems. Okay, I know you guys have been through for a lot, but as you said, now everything is good, everything is nice, and it's so example for many people, I think so. Okay, and then we go like for the, maybe it could be the last questions. What do you guys think about this book will help both for the Hispanic people, but in general, not for professional, not for trans people, for everyone? What you guys this book will give?
I think that what the whole world needs is to embrace diversity, and to see that people can be different. You don't have to be like each other, but we can respect each other. And I think this is just another example of multitude, that everybody are different, and that is a very good thing.
I think that if everyone could learn and not to judge what people do or what they feel about themselves, but how their faces look when they do or feel it. And when you see happiness in another person's face, you should always welcome that. And I think that's the best way we can work as human beings, is to look for the happiness in the other person's face. And know that when that happiness is so visible, there is something good going on.
And I also think that when we have been to Mexico, we have experienced that we have so much in common, and that people are much more alike than we may think.
Yeah.
So because we have traveled a lot before the corona, we have met trans people all over the world, and we've seen how very, very differently they are treated. In some countries they are imprisoned and killed, and in other countries they are welcomed as a positive part of community.
good. No, thanks for this. I think also this book will be so helpful for all the people that also now in the Corona time, it's like everybody's thinking about that, but these situations, they're still there. And so it's important to talk about it, and guys like you, like being around the world and know how it's different for all the people. So yes, it's good to know. Like in Hispanic, or for example in Mexico, at least we are not so bad. In some parts. Yeah. Hopefully we can grow this bigger. Okay. So for the end of this interview, we will launch the book. We also launched the book in English too. Yeah.
Yes.
Two versions. The Spanish one and the English one. So that will be so nice. You guys want to say something to finish the interview? Some last words about?
We learned once from a man from Namibia, never ask about culture or religion, ask about wishes and needs. And I think that in many families, we ask what you want, what you need. And if we could use that more also amongst people you do not know, people you haven't met before, to sort out what are your wishes and what are your needs. Maybe I can be one who can meet some of those wishes and some of those needs. We will have a better world. Also for transgender people.
Yeah, good, thanks.
I agree.
Okay, so thank you guys. I will put this with the translation so everybody can know about this, and then we keep in contact. So send you a big hug from Mexico to Norway. Happy to see you guys.
You're fabulous, Victor.
Thank you very much, Victor.